My first Hazon event was the food conference a few months ago. When I found out that they were doing the first ever California ride, I decided that I really wanted to get involved.
Yeah, it feels really exciting to ride in community. This is my first large bike ride, and I'm really excited about it.
The ride is 2 days. First day, we're starting the redwoods. We bike out to the coast and bike Route 1, which is beautiful. And day number 2 starts at Walker Creek Ranch and then winds through bike path in the North Bay through Sausalito, over the Golden Gate Bridge to the Jewish Contemporary Museum in downtown San Francisco. It's not just a bike ride, it's so much more than that. Through the whole weekend retreat, there are many opportunities to go to services, we did a night hike last night. So many different opportunities to really combine things that you're doing in your daily life with Jewish practice.
I didn't really know what Hazon was about, actually, before showing up here. I thought it was just a bike ride where I'd get a little bit in shape and hang out with some cool Jews, and it was those things too, but I think it's awakened my consciousness to something I didn't always appreciate, which was how the Jewish tradition is based on natural life and the life cycles and responsibility for the earth. It was just a coming together of all those things. It was amazing. I'm going to still be thinking about that for the rest of this ride, which is another 15 miles.
Beneath the Hazon shirt is the original Israel ride jersey here from 2003. I've done one Israel ride and 3 New York environmental bike rides, 2 food conferences, and so this is my 4th environmental bike ride, the first California one.
The purpose of this ride is to make an impact in the world in multiple different ways. Firstly, to have a direct impact on our participants, Jewishly and physically and in relationship to a series of issues. Secondly, in terms of thought leadership, to actually get people thinking about the relationship between Jewish tradition and a range of environmental issues today. And thirdly, to raise money, not only for Hazon, but a series of organizations that we support.
We have a huge bag falling apart of compost, and this is actually the primary source or primary destination of our waste so far.
Stretching the soul, taking this in, unbelievable.
I feel great about my 63 miles. It's been delightful, and great food, great everything along the way.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you.
Having a great time. Beautiful ride, and excited to be here. Excited to be eating some lunch and only 14 miles from the finish.
Is that all?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe I can make it.
You can
That's
make it.
Great. Okay.
Tastes wonderful.
Peanut butter and jelly never tasted so good.
We're about to go ride. Leave the pit stop. We did some extra miles because we're really awesome and like riding so much. Cool. Let's go.
Finally dry. It poured all morning. We were cold and wet and a little miserable, but loved it anyway. And now the sun's out. It's beautiful. We only have about 17 miles to go. One really big hill, but I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be great.
The experience of riding through this landscape is indescribable. I know I may not even tell anybody about it when I get home because it just sounds like, oh, it was beautiful. But when you go through the landscape, those words don't even begin to apply. It's so huge. And the same thing is just what it's like to be part of Hazon. You can describe it, but experiencing it is another dimension. They're unbelievably beautiful, dedicated people who gather to do good work. And I can think of no more wonderful way to spend my time.